I want to say welcome to everybody and welcome to this magnificent journey. We are going to talk about journeying together as we learn, as we grow. So welcome to the Science of Mind. And as Neil read before, it is the study of life and the nature of the laws of thought. And that's a wonderful concept, that there are laws about thinking, because thinking is what makes us so. So what? So how we are. This journey is together, alone. Can you put those two words together? This journey is together, alone. I kept thinking while I was writing this preparation, this sermon, that it really is about a journey together alone. You are responsible for the state of your own consciousness during this togetherness. So together we travel, but you're still alone when you set up your mind to be lonely or to be alone. Another word for journey is process. Even together as we advance, nothing changes in individuality. Nothing makes you any different. Individuality remains sacred, uncompromised, and unique as when it was first created. So let us look today about learning and leaning and learning the journey. The second step, that's the second step in the process of creation. The journey is silent, invisible, inward, sacred, and incomprehensible. That's the kind of journey I'm talking about. That's the journey you and I are on. Whether or not you recognize it to be that, that's the way it is, because you are forming your own destiny. This is the way we are. This is the power that we have. It's about you. The ultimate purpose is to arrive, to manifest your sacred specialness. Do you want to do that? I want to do that. I think everybody might want to do that, just to discover more of your own truth. I don't like to say should, because I don't want to should in anybody, but I want you to recognize what you are doing with you. How are you treating yourself, your consciousness, and your environment? There are 5 essential things on the journey. Essential to this journey: number 1, visibility. Number 2, energy. Number 3, coordinates. Number 4, means of transportation. Number 5, destination. You have to know where you're going. So 5 essentials that serve as a roadmap. You are on a roadmap right now, and you get to create the map the way you want, where you want it to take you. Every journey is sacred, concrete, set apart. Sacreri. Sacreri is a word for making it strong, concrete, meaning concrete, to dedicate. So this is the journey of the soul, the journey of the heart. Sacred, and a Latin word that means secrere, it means dedicated. The soul's journey of the heart, to believe, is to have a soul conviction, to believe in the heart. Remember, Jesus says, if you believe in your heart, it'll be done unto you. So the soul's journey of the heart, to believe, is to have a soul conviction, to believe in the heart. The subjective consciousness is where belief is established, and it is now mind soil, M-I-N-D, mind soil. When you believe in your heart, when you have the consciousness that says, yes, I have established this in my mind. It is the way you inwardly hold something on this journey. How the heart holds it, puts it into creation. Remember that. How the heart holds it, puts it into creation. I must be conscious of what I believe, what I give my heart to hold. Take that responsibility because it is yours. Conscious of it or not, that's the way you live. It is the way the inward journey that happens as we work. When soul is involved, it is unmistakable. One can see and feel heart in it. True. Like a time to celebrate your own power of inner guidance, inner direction, alchemical psychology. The great Lord's Prayer, I believe, unrevealed the secret. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Remember that part? How do I walk as a God to achieve heaven on earth? The mystery of guidance follows the vision revealed. It is silent, invisible, and sacred. Listen to Dr. Holmes, what he says about that. He says, your word, which is one with the infinite life, has been spoken in calm trust. It will be taken up at once, and it will be operated on. He says, perfect is the pattern, and perfect will be the result. Your word is now establishing it forever. He says, see this. Now, this is unusual to read this from Holmes. Here's where he goes with that. He says, see this, feel it, know it. You are now encompassed by perfect life, by infinite activity, by all power, by all guidance. The power of spirit is supplying you right now with all good. It is filling you with life and love. Page 303, paragraph 4. How many of you have ever felt, my question to you, how many of you have ever felt an impulse towards something or some direction? Don't answer the question yet. It is filling you with life and love. So how many of you really have ever felt an impulse towards something, some direction? The question is, how do I access this guidance? You access the guidance this way. So here, I want to do a miniature meditation. If you close your eyes, let's see if we could access this. Close your eyes and listen to my voice and see if you can follow a very tiny, short meditation. So now, become conscious, become aware, begin to feel, begin to know that God is present right here, right now. Right where you are sitting, right where you're standing. If you're lying down, right where you are, God is present 100%. You will now have access to the mind of God. See if you can open yourself to that mind and let the wisdom of God flow in, like if someone is taking a jug of water and pouring it into a glass. The wisdom of God is being poured into you right now as you open. See yourself drinking of that fountain of love, that infinite wisdom, that wonderfulness of the presence. And then now we will turn that into action. See yourself as a loving, compassionate, generous presence in the world. a loving, compassionate, generous presence in the world. All right, return now. And let's continue. Albert Einstein said this: imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. How true that is. And Earl Nightingale said that imagination is the workshop of the mind. These guys have given us these gifts of understanding that we can use to enhance our life experience. No question about it. There never was a problem that didn't have a lesson. And there never was a problem that your mind didn't know the solution to it before it was created. Think about that statement. That's how you arrive at the solution, because you have to shake it out of your consciousness. You already knew the answer. Aeroprograph. In the 19th century, there was a group of archaeologists that discovered an ancient Egyptian tomb. They found in the woods of a tree, a tomb. They found a seed which the archaeologists planted just there, just for the hell of it, it said. They planted a seed to see if anything would happen. They planted the seed. You know what? They never would have expected that after 3,000 years that it was going to grow, but it did. Imagination, limitless, surrounds the world and caused these scientists, these archaeologists, to plant a seed to see if after 3,000 years it will be still growing. Yes, it is. You can find that in a book called Holodynamics. That's one of my favorite books to read. Today is a pattern in flux. It's always moving. There is a full potential seed within each of us, the primary unit of personal being and power. The seed is planted in you. Allow it to do what it naturally wants to do. Have you got an urge to do something wonderful? That's that seed that wants to break through. Do you ever see a brand new breaking through of a seed? You look in your driveway and see if your driveway is made of concrete and has cracks in it, you know what's going to come up? A little plant.